The American Civil War stands as a defining moment in the annals of United States history, a tumultuous chapter that tore at the fabric of a young nation and ultimately reshaped its destiny. Spanning from 1861 to 1865, this conflict between the Union and the Confederacy erupted against a backdrop of deep-seated divisions over issues of slavery, states' rights, and regional identity. As brother fought against brother and the nation grappled with its own conscience, the Civil War left an indelible mark on American society, politics, and culture, shaping the course of the nation for generations to come. In examining the complexities and consequences of this pivotal conflict, we embark on a journey to understand not only the events that unfolded on battlefields, but also the enduring legacy of a war that tested the very soul of a nation. The causes of the American Civil War are deeply rooted in the tensions that simmered within the young nation since its inception. At the heart of the conflict lay the divisive issue of slavery, which had long been a contentious point between the industrialized North and the agrarian South. Economic disparities between these regions further exacerbated the divide, as the North embraced industrialization while the South relied heavily on slave labor for its lucrative cotton and tobacco industries. Additionally, debates over states' rights versus federal authority intensified as Southern states feared encroachment on their autonomy by the federal government. These complex and interconnected factors, fueled by decades of political maneuvering and ideological clashes, ultimately reached a boiling point, culminating in the eruption of the Civil War in 1861. Abraham Lincoln's role in the American Civil War was pivotal, marking him as one of the most consequential leaders in American history. Elected as the 16th President of the United States in 1860, Lincoln inherited a nation on the brink of disunion. Throughout the conflict, Lincoln steadfastly pursued the preservation of the Union, viewing secession as a threat to the very principles upon which the nation was founded. He navigated the complexities of wartime leadership with resolve and determination, guiding the Union through its darkest hours. Lincoln's issuance of the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 marked a turning point in the war, aligning the Union's cause with the abolition of slavery and reshaping the conflict's moral narrative. His leadership during the war was characterized by strategic acumen, effective diplomacy, and an unwavering commitment to the principles of liberty and equality. Ultimately, Lincoln's vision and leadership played a decisive role in securing victory for the Union and cementing his legacy as one of America's greatest presidents. Key battles and turning points in the American Civil War punctuated the conflict with moments of intense struggle and profound significance. Among these, the Battle of Gettysburg stands out as a watershed moment, lasting 3 days in July 1863 and resulting in a Union victory that thwarted Confederate General Robert E. Lee's invasion of the North. The battle's staggering casualties and strategic importance marked a turning point in the war, emboldening the Union and dealing a severe blow to Confederate morale. Similarly, the Battle of Antietam in September 1862, the bloodiest single-day battle in American history, halted Lee's advance into Union territory and provided President Abraham Lincoln with the opportunity to issue the Emancipation Proclamation, altering the war's trajectory by framing it as a fight for freedom as well as union. Additionally, the Union's capture of Vicksburg, Mississippi, in July 1863 severed the Confederacy's vital supply line along the Mississippi River, effectively splitting the South in two and paving the way for further Union advances. These key battles and turning points not only shaped the course of the Civil War but also left an indelible mark on American history, influencing the eventual outcome of the conflict and the nation's path forward. The end of the American Civil War in 1865 marked a watershed moment in the nation's history, culminating in the triumph of the Union and the preservation of the United States as a single, indivisible nation. The Confederate surrender at Appomattox Courthouse on April 9, 1865, signaled the effective end of the war. The Union's victory was tempered by the profound human cost of the conflict, with hundreds of thousands dead and countless more wounded or displaced. In the aftermath of the war, President Abraham Lincoln sought to heal the nation's wounds with his vision of reconciliation and reconstruction, though his assassination just days after Lee's surrender cast a shadow over the nation's prospects for unity. Nonetheless, the end of the Civil War marked the beginning of a new chapter in American history, characterized by the abolition of slavery, the reintegration of the Confederate States into the Union, and the pursuit of national reconciliation and healing. As we conclude this journey through the tumultuous landscape of the American Civil War, it is imperative to reflect on the enduring legacy of this pivotal moment in history. The sacrifices made, the battles fought, and the lessons learned during this tumultuous chapter continue to resonate with us today, serving as a poignant reminder of the fragility of democracy and the resilience of the human spirit. As we navigate the complexities of our own time, may we draw inspiration from the courage and determination of those who came before us, striving to build a more just and equitable society for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and may the lessons of the American Civil War guide us towards a more peaceful and prosperous tomorrow. Subscribe for more content like this. And as always, stay curious.